Hello. Welcome back to the Big House. This is episode 15? Let me check. 16. Episode 16 of the Big House. Look at us. We're doing something. Um, I know. I missed last week, but I'm here, you know? Let's roll back. What did we do? What did you guys do? Um, let's see. Last week, the week before, we'll just pretend like I released this last Sunday, okay? Um, yeah, so let's just say last week then. Last week I did a Casey's, worked at a Casey's. It was one of those big interstate pylons. It was cool. Also in Iowa. I live in Iowa now, apparently. Don't really like it there. There's some areas that are nice, but the place that I'm going to be working there for a while, not really looking forward to it. But it is work, so at least I'm getting paid, I guess. So can't complain too much about that. But anyway, the place where the Casey's was really nice. I actually really liked it there. We ended up hiring a welder over there for our Casey's pylon, and the local welder was really cool. I actually liked talking to him. Yeah, so that was fun. Not much to it really. We did that all week, I think. Yeah, did that all. Literally, was there all week. The hotel we stayed at was a Holiday Inn, but the beds at that specific Holiday Inn were so good, dude. Slept like a baby. Slept like a rock. Slept like the rock the baby. Like the people's baby elbow. That was dumb. But yeah, then after that week, actually last week from today, which is Sunday, October 6th, I was also in Iowa. Excuse me, sorry. Also in Iowa, we're working on a hospital. It's huge. There's a lot of work to do there. Not really looking forward to it. Because it's mostly just running around. If like a lot of the times it just feels like you're not getting much done because most of the time spent during the day of your work day is preparation, and it's the worst. But yeah, so. But it's whatever. Just gotta keep trudging along, you know. I feel like that's how most people feel these days. Like as of like lately, everyone's just like sick of this shit, man. Sick of this. I gotta keep going to work every day. Gosh, man. But if nobody worked, then nothing would ever get done. So what can you do, you know? And I do like working because it keeps me busy, you know. If I did nothing all the time, I would feel way worse than if I worked 60 hours a week every week. I would definitely probably lose my shit a lot quicker if I didn't work at all. It would only take me a couple days before I really lost it. But lost the bloody plot. But yeah, so went to last week was my birthday. I'm 22 now. Happy birthday to me. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. It was a good birthday. It was a terrible day because I also had to work, but towards the end of the day, it was a good night. We went bowling. Me and good old Roy, my work bud. We went bowling. Played 6 games of bowling. I don't think I've ever bowled that much ever in one day. And I used to go. Well, that could be wrong. When I was younger, I used to bowl in a league. I'm talking like real young, like before middle school, I think. I used to bowl in a league, and used to go to tournaments and stuff. And I remember, I don't know if they were just giving me trophies to make me feel good about myself, because I don't remember doing that good, but I remember getting trophies. Like, I think I got second place and something. And then I also like scored the highest in my age in like the state, I think. I could be making that up, but I'm going to say it's true, and there's nothing you can do about it, you know? But you gonna fact check it? Go ahead, figure it out. I doubt it's anywhere on Google. It's a small little. I don't know. It might be. I actually don't know. I've never actually tried Googling my name before. Don't do that, please. Don't look me up. I don't even want. If there is anything on the internet about me, it's probably just pictures. So don't even do that. Don't even try. It's not even worth your time. You're probably gonna find a bunch of people that are not me. Because there's a lot of me's out there. Same first and last name. So, I actually, speaking of which, I remember, was it in 7th grade? So, like, 2018, 2017, something like that. I remember we ended up moving to closer to Springfield area, and we somehow managed to move close to the church that we went to were people from out of town, but they came to that church because they had family there or whatever. And I got close with them, and then found out, going to like their like birthday parties or events or whatever, that there's also another Tate, first and last name. I'm not gonna say my last name because I don't know if I have already or not, but I feel like you don't need to know it. It doesn't really matter. Regardless. Yeah, what am I doing? Why am I making that a big deal? Regardless. Anyway, same name. Dude was a little bit older. They called me Tate too. Not cool. Didn't like that. I'm not Lil Tate, okay? Just because he's older don't mean nothing. I am the original, okay? And you will talk to me as so. But yeah, I mean, what are the odds of that? You just move somewhere completely different, and you just happen to live close to someone that has the same exact name as you. Pretty cool. He seems like an all right person, but he's not Tate number one. No chance. I refuse to let it slide. And if he's watching this for some odd reason, he's not. But if he sees this, just know. I mean, maybe we can work something out. Maybe we can be co-Tates or something. But I'm not taking no second place. I'm too competitive for that. Maybe we might have to just have a duel or something. Like in the old Western times. Get some dude with a cowboy hat out there, like, all right, 10 steps forward, and then draw, and then you go take your 10 steps. He goes 1, 2, 3, gets to 10, draw, and then pop, and then whatever Tate comes out unscathed is the Tate forever. What was I talking about? I don't even know why I went through that whole thing, but yeah, I don't know. What was I talking about? We're talking about bowling. We'll go back to that. We'll go back to bowling. Yeah, so bowled 6 straight games. I had maybe a little bit too much to drink. But it was my birthday. I'm celebrating, Plus, I had a really long day. So I was like, let's do it. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. I love bowling. I really do. I remember I used to have my own ball too, like my own custom fit ball, and that thing felt so good in my hands. I used to, whenever we'd be back at home after like not bowling or anything, I would just sit there and just hold it in my hand, just holding the ball, because it felt so comfortable, like with your fingers, like all 3 fingers in there. It felt awesome, and it was a really pretty ball. It was like super deep blue. Like, if I could try to find a picture of something similar, I might put it in. But if not, use your brain. So, super cool blue. It was it's almost like a deep star galactic blue, if that makes sense. Like a darker blue, not like a light blue. Like a dark, it was really cool. Super sparkly and everything. Not in a gay way. Not that that's a problem. We're gonna go on. Yeah, so we went bowling, and then after that, we went putt-putting. Also was a putt-putt place attached to this bowling alley. And it was like putt-putt I've never seen before. It was super, like, I mean, they had, like, rainbow LEDs along the tracks and everything. Super expensive looking. Some of them were crazy, dude. Some of them were, like, one of them was Plinko. You had to try to get it into a hole, and then it would get sucked up, and then it would play Plinko. And you had to try to get it to come out of the right hole. And then one of them was skee ball, which was pretty cool. What else was there? There's a couple other ones that were pretty cool. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. But anyway, after that, super sore, unbelievably sore. It hurt to walk, and specifically my left butt cheek. And I don't know if while we were bowling, because we played 6 games, so obviously one of them we played left-handed. That's how that goes, in case you didn't know. If you're going to play 6 games, one of them's going to be left-handed. So, which honestly didn't do too bad. I'm pretty sure I won that one. Wasn't amazing. Still a lot of gutter balls, but for the most part, not too bad. And I don't know if, as I was going back with the ball, ended up just like smacking myself in the ass, the butt. Smacked my left butt cheek a little too hard as I was going through it, or what have I honestly don't know, but it felt like someone. It felt like I got Hadokened by like Ryu from Street Fighter in my left ass. Like, it was just, but there was no bruises or nothing. It just felt like it was super bruised. Like it felt like as if like Brock Lee from Naruto came in and just gave me a flurry of punches right in my left cheek, dude. It was crazy. But anyway, legs were super sore too. My legs were shot, dude. But it was a good time. It was a great night. Honestly, a lot better than my 21st, I think. I don't remember what I did for my 21st. I know I drank a little bit, but I don't remember having a really that good of like it wasn't like a big party, I don't think. I honestly don't really remember. But anyway, I didn't have a big party for this one either. Well, I guess that's not true. So yesterday, Saturday, had a bunch of buddies over for birthday party / fight night. So we had a fight night. Alex Pereira fought Khalil Roundtree Jr. and they did not disappoint whatsoever. That was a great fight. I think everyone can agree that was an amazing fight all around. Alex Pereira did win, which I expected him to. But you never know. You never know in the UFC. Anything can happen. But it was great. It was a good fight. And it was honestly just a good party. Had a bunch of my buddies over. It was one of those where you have like buddies from other friend groups that like they don't really know each other, but it seemed like everyone got along pretty well. So it was a good time, and I was glad everyone came. Except for Nick. Nick didn't come. I'm calling you out, Nick. You're not listening to this either, but one day if you do, you hurt my feelings. Really would have liked you. Everyone would have liked to have you there, but it's whatever. It's whatever. So yeah, had a great birthday party. Loved great fights. Played a lot of games. Played a little bit of everything. All kinds of party games. It was a good time. And then everyone else went to bed. And Tyler, Tyler, he's been on the podcast a couple times. Tyler came, which was great because he had never been to this apartment before. So it was all brand new for him. He ended up driving over and came and stayed the night with me, Blaine, and Cam, which was awesome. And anyway, we ended up watching. Can't remember what we ended up watching after the fights, because by that time everyone was tired because it was like midnight already at this point. Which, by the way, I know it's a Saturday night. Make the fights a little bit earlier, please. Just a little bit. A lot of people can't stay up for them fights. We're getting older now, man. I mean, I can stay up for it. I just would rather have the fights be over at like 10 o'clock. Make it the latest. Make 10 o'clock the latest. I don't know. But then I guess you'd have like all the prelims like super early into the Saturday. So especially the early prelims, they're fighting at like 7 o'clock in the morning or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, that Alex Pereira fight got really bloody towards the end. Khalil had his right eyelid just busted all the way open. He was bleeding all over the place. His eyebrow was all busted up. His eyelid was busted up. His nose. It's just it was tough. But I have respect for that guy. He stuck in there the whole time, and it was honestly really great fight. And they both had really good sportsmanship, which is something that you always love to see. Like, yeah, a lot of the times people want to see all the shit talk and like all this, because that's what you gotta do to sell the fights, right? You can't get any tickets if like you're like, I really like this guy and I made the best man win type shit. Like, that's not really gonna sell as many tickets as if it's like if the beef feels genuine. I get that, but also at the end of the day, I want to see you guys shaking up. You know, after the fight's all done and whatever. I'm not saying everybody. Look. If you have actual beef, that's for you guys to settle out. But if you were talking a lot of shit and you get your ass whooped, gotta give props. That's how it goes, man. You can't be talking shit, get your ass whooped, and then continue to talk shit. I mean, you can talk a little bit of shit, but you still gotta give them props. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta give them props. That's how it goes. Yeah, it was a great fight. Really liked it. Anyway, moving on from that. After the fights, I think we just started watching YouTube videos. And you know, like, you ever fall asleep watching YouTube, like on your TV or something, or on your phone or whatever, and then your phone stays on the whole night, or your TV, and then you wake up in the morning, or like in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., and there's just two dudes, shirtless, like from Indonesia or something, with like sticks and knives and just like chopping dirt and like chopping trees and like building like epic houses and shit. Well, that's what we turned on, and it was like maybe a 2-hour one, something like that. It was really fun to watch. I love watching them. And I think it's I always think it's funny to, like, wake up to that, you know? Like, you're just waking up, there's just people going ham, just building some cool shit in the forest, like, but, so, yeah, yeah, so we started watching that. Blaine ended up falling asleep, and then Cameron stayed up for a little bit. We were all just kind of super delirious and a little drunk, and we're just talking, shooting the shit, watching people build stuff, and, after everyone ended up falling asleep, I just remember, like, kept waking up to Jacksepticeye. Like, Jacksepticeye's videos just kept playing after that, and I don't even really watch Jacksepticeye like that anymore. But every time I woke up, I was like, I'd just look at the TV, like, and then I'd just see Jacksepticeye. I'm just like, whoa. And then I just go back to bed. And I wake up again, Jacksepticeye's there again, playing a different game completely. It's like not even the same year anymore. It's like old Jacksepticeye. I'm just like, he's getting younger. And then go back to sleep again. And then like wake up again. And then now it's Jacksepticeye, but he's a baby. He's just sitting there playing like, I don't know, Who's Your Daddy or whatever that game is. Anyway, yeah. Was that funny? I don't think that was pretty dumb, wasn't it? But yeah, kept waking up Jacksepticeye. I was like, cool, all right. Then we eventually turned the TV off. We all just slept in the living room. Cause I got two recliners, futon, and I slept on the floor. On my birthday, dude. What the hell? No, I'm just kidding. I always do that whenever I have guests over. You guys, because I'm a good guest. I like to make sure my guests got food, snacks, pillows, blankets. I want y'all to be comfortable. I want y'all to like me. you know? So, yeah. Plus, that's just the way I was raised, man. Mama made sure that I made sure that my friends had adequate sleeping equipment. Now, some of us, most of us, know a couple friends that do not do that. They don't give a fuck what happens to you. They don't even really care that you're there. you know? You're just sitting there trying to scavenge for something to cover yourself. Even if it's like super hot, like you still want like otherwise because you feel exposed. You're so used to sleeping with a blanket every single night. When you don't have one, you feel like ooh, you can't really fall asleep. So you're sitting there looking around. You may find like a sheet or like a pillowcase or something, tinfoil, something to cover yourself. I remember one time, I'm not even kidding you, I actually used a it was a bed. It was like I think it's literally just like for extra padding on a mattress. Like it's like a yellow foam thing and it has like a weird like spiky design. I used one of those as a blanket one time because that's all I had. With no pillow, I just kind of wrapped up in a burrito with it, and I woke up super itchy. Shouldn't have done that. That was probably a really dirty one too. So who knows what I contracted from that? But yeah, we've all been there, What's some of the craziest things you guys have had to sleep with? If you have. If you haven't, let me know who your friend group is so I can come hang out with you guys more. Because no one likes doing that. No one ever wakes up from a friend's house that didn't provide. They're already falling asleep and didn't provide you blankets and pillows. I mean, you're still friends with them, but it's like, dude, come on, really? Couldn't fucking can find me something before you just decided to just knock out, like. But so yeah, let me know what the craziest thing you guys have had to sleep with as a blanket, as a substitute, or a pillow even. Or like, dude, you ever sleep at a buddy's house and their house is way too hot? Because for me personally, I need it. I need it to be cold. If it's above 70 degrees, I won't be able to sleep. Well, that's being 75. If it's above 73. If it's above 73 degrees, not going to be able to sleep. I need it in the 60s. Even 70 hurts. Like, I can still kind of fall asleep during it. I'll just sleep with a sheet, I need it in the 60s. I need it. 64, I found, is my sweet spot. 64, sleep like a baby every single time. It's perfect. Preferably, I would even go lower, But, like, whenever I'm, like, on the road with, coworkers, whatever, gotta sleep in the same hotel room, usually I'll just, like, I'll ask them first, like, I like it cold. You okay if I put this thing all the way down to the bottom? Some of them will be like, yeah, I don't care. And other ones will be like, do like 66. I'm like, no, we're going 2 degrees lower. Come on. You can handle 2 more degrees. But, yeah, so that's, in case anyone wanted to know what my adequate sleeping temperature is at 64 degrees, okay? Do with that information what you will. I don't know. You'll probably be able to find a way to twist that into turning me into a villain somehow. So, serial killers actually like 64. It's a well-known fact, actually. So, turns out dude's a piece of shit. So yeah. I didn't really write anything down at all this time. I've been getting lazy. I admit it. Been getting lazy with this podcast. What are you gonna do about it, though? There's nothing you're going to do about it. Probably nothing I'm going to do about it. That's not true. I'll get better at it. It just takes time, It takes a lot of time out of my day. Not a lot of time. Takes a little bit of time. Takes a little bit of energy. Today, I honestly didn't think I was going to do this right now. I was way too tired from last night and literally all day today. All day today, buddies still stayed over. They just left about maybe an hour ago or so, something like that. Just hanging out. We were playing golf with friends. Played that for like 2 hours. Ordered some Burger King. Buy one, get one. Double cheeseburgers. I got a chicken sandwich. They all got double cheeseburgers. So we had 6 double cheeseburgers and a chicken sandwich meal. Watch people crash in their cars, you know? It's one of my favorite pastimes. Idiots in cars. I like watching idiots in cars doing stupid stuff on the road. I don't necessarily like when it gets super dangerous and then, people get hurt. Because it's like, dude, idiot guy over here just hurt that person driving. All because they're being dumb. People are so stupid on the road. How hard is it to just know the rules? I feel like there's too many schools out there with not enough staffing or money in general that don't have adequate driver's education. They don't even have regular education as it is. So obviously driver's education, they're just like, whatever, fucking, can you put your foot on the gas? Can you steer the wheel? Fucking brake? Okay, cool. Here's your license. They do that too often, I feel like, because there's a lot of dumb people out there that don't know any rules whatsoever. Just use a turn signal. That's what I'm getting at. Turn signals will save so many lives. Now, if you're going down a road and there's no one behind you and there's no one coming towards you and you see no cars present, don't gotta use the turn signal. Probably should, don't got to. Okay? That's how it works. Now, if you see a car at the road that you're turning onto, what do you use? You use a turn signal? Of course. Now, if you see a car coming to an intersection and you're turning right and you see a car across the way, not quite at the stop sign yet, what do you do? Still use a turn signal. That's what you do. Every time. Intersection, always use a turn signal every time. Every time. Doesn't matter. Every time. What if there's a cop watching you, dude? Then they're going to pull you over and get you for not using the turn signal. $50 ticket. $100 ticket. Well, I don't know what the tickets are these days. Only got one of them before. And it was a lot. I don't remember what it was for. But I remember it was a lot. Oh, actually, I do remember. It was, yeah. I got a ticket back in... I was probably 17 at the time, I think. 17 at the time. First ticket I got. Only ticket I've ever gotten. Dude pulled me over. Saw that I was on my phone at a stoplight. At a stoplight, I looked down for milliseconds to skip the song. That was all I did. Honest to God. And, I don't know if it was a sheriff. I don't think it was a sheriff. I think it was just state police or something. Pulled up. I guess he was creeping behind me. Saw that I do it. He's like, you must think I'm real stupid. Or he said some smart shit like that. And I was just like, what? Like, what did I get pulled over for? I genuinely didn't know. I looked at my phone for milliseconds. Literal milliseconds. And then he kept telling me that I was going to get off with a warning. And then he comes back with an entire citation. I'm like, dude, you fucking just lied straight to my face. Like, told me I was getting a warning. And this was, I was already I pulled into work. I was pulled into work with the cop behind me. I was like, dude, I made it already. Like, I don't drive that dangerous. Sometimes I do. But that's only when I have to, like if I'm trying to pass someone. I'll go like 157. Or like if I'm... I don't go that fast. It's pretty dumb that I even have to say that. Like, clearly, don't go 157. What am I, driving a fucking Ferrari? Like, no. So, Dodge Neon. I actually don't even have that thing anymore. Ended up trading it, and then now I got a truck. Good old Chevy Silverado. Which, you know what I think's pretty stupid? I think it's pretty stupid that there's this little feud between Chevy and Ford lovers. Because I like them both, you know? There's every single car model has a car or truck that I like, you know? It's not like, oh, can't like that one, it's foreign. Or can't like that one, it's American made and I hate America. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Quit looking that deep into it. They got trucks I like, I'm gonna buy those trucks, you know? I don't get it. I'm a Chevy and a Ford guy. I like them both. Really do. Also, not the greatest, probably. They always have issues. But everyone does. Everyone has their issues. Even fucking Tesla has a lot of issues. Everyone looks at them like they're like the gods of cars or something. I don't know. I don't really get it. Everyone just gets their rocks off over debating. It's like, it's my way or the highway, buddy. If you don't like Ford, then fuck you. It's like, dude, calm down. Everyone can have their own preferences. It's like, oh, you like Ford and shit. You're driving a Chevy wearing a Ford hat. You're fucking. That's not even allowed, dude. It's like, all right, I'm gonna keep going this way while you stand right here. Okay, like I'm gonna go away now. But so yeah, that's pretty much that. I think I'm pretty tired right now, and I don't know if I have too much more to talk about, and I feel like I'm probably just going to keep saying stupid shit the whole time, so I'm going to try. I really will. I might even record it tomorrow, because I think I got time off tomorrow. If I have time off tomorrow, I'll probably just pre-record the episode for next Sunday, so that way we can get it out, get it over with. Not get it over with, you know, but you know what I'm saying. Like, get it done. Because by the time it hits the weekend, if I keep waiting till last minute, there's going to be times where I don't get to it. Like last week, for instance. So, I will try to be better about the schedule. I keep saying this shit, but I never deliver. You guys are like, it's no wonder I got no fans. Everyone's like, dude, what the hell? You feel like you can't even post once a week. But, we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you guys had a great past 2 weeks, you know. And I hope you guys have a great next week, okay? Thanks for listening, for real. Seriously, if you guys are listening, thank you. And if you are listening to the very end right now, please give me a like. Give me some comments, give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I got to know. We're getting a good steady 45, 50 views. Let me know what you guys think of the podcast. Am I doing a good job? Is there anything I need to change? There's probably things you're going to tell me that I'm not going to do, but I still want to know, you know? I got to know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for listening. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.